everybody, it's Shannon here, our Junkie. How are y'all doing? So I promised you a video, an edited video on how to make these beautiful granny squares. And they're made in this cotton, soft cotton, and beautiful colorway. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the way the pattern ebbs and flows like that, and it has the little corner edges. Such a pretty little pattern. I made one in that colorway, and I made one in this colorway. So that's what we're going to do today. So this is a new series. It's out of the New Crochet Stitch Dictionary, and we're going to the back of the book where they have the granny squares, and we're doing this one right here is what we're going to do. And then every couple weeks, we're going to come out with a new one. This is the next one we're going to do. And so we're going to have a series where we go through and we make all these different granny squares in the book. I thought that would be a fun thing for us to share as a community, as a group, to make these together. So every week, I'll let you know ahead of time what you need to make these. So for this, you need 3 different colors of yarn. I'm using this soft cotton yarn in pink, purple, and then dark pink. I'm using those 3 colors. So you're going to need 3 colors, one for the middle, one for the next row, one for the next row, and then the beginning and the end are matched the same. You're going to need a 5mm crochet hook, a darning needle, and some scissors. So that's what you need to start this off. So I'm just going to put the pattern. I pretty much know it now, but I want to make sure that if I need to look at it, I can look at it. So there we are. Alrighty, so let's get started, shall we? I'm gonna start, let me see which one of these I want to make. I'm gonna make this one here. I like it with the pink flower in the middle. So we're gonna start with the purple. And we're gonna do a ring, and then we're going to do 16 double crochets into the ring. So that's the first part of the pattern. So just make yourself a slip stitch however you do that. I like to put my fingers in here like that, and then I go through it and pull it through like that. That's how I make my slip stitch, but lots of people do them different ways. Whatever way works for you. So I like to make my circles by chaining 4, and then I put the hook through the first loop, and I pull a slip knot through it. So now there's our ring, as you can see. So the first double crochet we do as a chain 3, and this one is our first double crochet, and we need 16, which means we need 15 more. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put 15 more. Oh, hold on a second there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you guys just keep going all the way around till you get to 16. And I'll meet you back at the front of the circle, okay? And then when you get to your 16, you're going to slip stitch into the first loop like that, okay? Pull this in a little bit. There we go. All right, so that is your first row. Now we're going to change colors. There we go. And we're going to pull this through here. As our first round. 16 double crochets in a round in a circle. So that's the first part. Next, we're going to do this little flower. So it consists of 8 petals, which are made up of 4 double crochets in each. So you're going to start here in this corner where this is, and you're going to do a chain, and then you're going to do 4 double crochets and a chain 1, and then we're going to do 4 more. Okay, so to start off in the corner, we're going to switch to this nice pink yarn. And we're going to add it right into here where this chain was. Alrighty, like that. And chain 3, and that's your first double crochet. Now what we're doing with these are, we're doing, I don't know if you can see it. It's there, if you pull it like that, you can see. It's 2 together in 1 stitch. So these are made up of 2 together stitches in 2 stitches, and that's how you get your petal. Okay, so this is your first 2 together, and now you're going to do another 2 together in the same stitch area. Okay, then we're going to go and do 2 together in the next stitch, like this, 2 double crochets. So 1 and 2. Now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to do another 2 into the next stitch. 1 single crochet, double crochet, 2 double crochets. All right, so there's our space for the next row. Okay, so now we're going to be doing the next corner here. So we're going to do 2 double crochets again into the first stitch. Now we're going to set up for the corner. So we're going to do 3 single crochets off the top of the second double, and then you're going to go back in. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, we're going to go back in to the next stitch and do 2 more double crochets. There's 1 and 2. Okay. So if you look here, basically what we did was we did this first one here, and then we did this one, and now we're working on this one here. Okay, we're going around the corner. So this here is your corner, and this is your side, and this is the back end of the corner when you're coming around the next one. So now we're going to do the next side. So you're going to do 2 double crochets into the next stitch, 1 and 2. Then you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to do 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Now we're doing our side of this corner. Okay. So now this is your corner here, like that, as you can see, and this is your side. I know it's pretty confusing for me at first, and reading the pattern was confusing at first. So I'd break it all down for you. So there's that. Now we're going to go into the next corner. So the first one is going to be 2 double crochets into the single stitch. And then we're going to do 3 chains for the corner. And then we're going to go back into the next stitch and do 2 double crochets again to finish off that corner. There we go. So there's our next corner. Right there's our next corner. Now we're going to do our next side. Our next side again is 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, 2 and chain 1, and then we're going to do the other part of the corner of the side by doing another 2 double crochets. So that's our third side. We have, you can see here, we have this side, and then this corner, and then this side, and then this corner, and then this side. So next we have a corner. So this corner is going to be 2 double crochets like normal. 1, 2 double crochets, chain 3, the corner, and then back into the next stitch with 2 double crochets again to finish up that corner. All right, now we're going to do our last side. So we're going to do 2 doubles into the next stitch, 1 and 2. We're going to chain 1 and then do 2 doubles into the next stitch, 1 and 2. Now we're going to finish up this corner. We have done the first part of the corner. We need the 2 stitches here and the 3 chains to finish up that corner. So we're going to do that now. We're going to go into this stitch and we're going to do the 2 double crochets. That's 1 and 2 doubles. Then we're going to do our chain 3 there, and then we're going to attach it to the top of this chain right here. We're going to go in there. And crochet that together. There we go. And that is, ooh, that was a close one. For those who know come to my lives, you know how it is. I'm going to have a sip. And I'm going to move that way up there. Okay, so we're going to cut this off because we're getting another, we're switching to another color again. I move this over here because we're done with that color. So, let's see here. We're gonna just pull that down like that. Okay, so we can see what we've done here. We have our corner here, our side. We have our corner. We have our side. We have our corner. We have our side. And we have our corner. And then our side. And our last corner. Like that. Okay? So, now we're going to use this light pink to do the next bunch of stitches, the next round. So this is the round we're doing here. So what we're putting in here is we're doing 4 double crochets into each chain space. So on the sides here, we have this chain space right here. We're putting 4 double crochets in there. Then you come to the corner, and the corners are done making 4, chain 3, and 4. So that will go into there. Then in this chain space, you'll do 4 double crochets. in the corner will be 4 double crochets, chain 3, 4 double crochets, and then we'll continue like that. 4 double crochets in there, the 4, the 3, and the 4 in there. So that's this pattern that we're doing next. Okay, so I'm going to find my yarn here. This time we're going to start in the chain space itself. So we're going to, well, give me a chain here. There, we're going to pull this up through the chain space and slip. We're going to do a 3 so that we have, that's our first double. And we're going to do 3 more. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. All right, let me see if you have a chain in between there. Yes, there's a chain 1. Chain 1, and then we're going to do the corner. We're going to go into here in the corner, and we're going to do 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to chain 3, and we're going to go back into the same chain space and do another 4 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Okay, so there's our corner, there's our side, and there's our corner. Okay, isn't that pretty? So next we're going to chain 1, and we're going to go into this chain space. This row are all done in the chain spaces, so it's pretty easy to remember that. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to go back into this corner now and do 4 doubles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 3, and then back into the same chain space, doing another 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I like to pull it back a little bit so I can see the space. Get the stitches to fit in there. Whoops, slipped off my needle. My hook, I should say. All right, and so another chain, and then we're going to go back into this chain space here and put 4 more doubles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain, and we're going to do this corner here, same as we have been. 4 double crochets, chain 3, and 4 double crochets. 3, and 4, chain 3, and we're going to put another 4 into the same chain space to finish off this quarter. 2, 3, and 4. Now, we're going to go a chain again, and then we're going to do 4 doubles into this chain space, and then we're going to finish up our last corner, and that will be the end of this round. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I mean, I like these. They're fun. They're fun, they're easy, and you learn a new skill you can use, and it's a fun little video. Okay, so the last corner, we're going to do 4 doubles, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to chain 3 for the corner piece. And then we're going to go back in here and do another 4 double crochets. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Chain 1. And we'll see where we are at now. We see we're finished this side, this row of the pattern. Now all we have to do is take this side and connect it to here, and then we're finished up that side. So we're going to take this, we're going to go in here, and we're going to stitch that chain, and we're going to cut off the light peak. And I'm going to pull that through here, like that, and pull that down like that. And that's our row, like that. Okay? So there we are. I'm going to go ahead and sew in these ends, and then I'll get back to you and we'll do the last row. Okay? Alrighty. So there we go. There's that. Now we're going to finish up the last row in the purple again. So this is where we're at. And we got this far. Basically, we're here. Now we're going to do this last row of purples. All right. And it's also done in the chain spaces. And this time it's done in sections of 5 double crochets. So that's what we're going to do now. I'm just going to get some yarn out here. Okay, there we go. So we're going to start in this chain space here. And we're going to do our usual, pull that out a little bit there, 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. So that's number 1. We're going to do 4 more. 2 double crochets. Slip there. Sorry about that. Let me get that in there. There we go. All right. 2 double crochets. 3, 4, and 5. There's our 5 double crochets. Now we're going to go into this chain space here. Do we have a chain at the top of that one? No chains in between these ones. Okay. So we're just going to go no chain here at the end. We're going to go right into this corner space, and we're going to do exactly what we did last row, except we're going to add an extra stitch. So that's 1, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, 4, and 5 double crochets. And then we're going to do our standard chain 3, And then we're going to do another 5 into this corner. 1 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Okay. Now, no chains there either. The only chains on this row are the 3 in the corner. So you're going to go from the chain space to the chain space without adding an extra chain between. 2, hold on a second there we go. 3, 4, and 5. And in the next chain space, another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Okay, so this is where we're coming around the mountain here. You see how the 5 spaces, how it makes it a little ruffly? In the corner a little ruffly? Very pretty pattern. Okay, so now we're going to go, no chaining on the end of this, and we're going to go right into the next chain base in the corner, and we're going to do another 5 doubles. 3, 4, and 5, and then we're going to chain 3 and do another 5 back into the same chain space to finish up the corner of this side. 3, 4, and just pull back on your stitches so you can get in the space if you need to. That's why it's nice to do it in the cotton rather than acrylic. It makes you able to squish it up, no problem, and then flatten it out. And it's very soft. Make a beautiful blanket. Okay, so we're done the 5. Now we're going to go into this chain space and do another 5. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you there. And I'm going to let you guys go ahead and finish it off. You're going to do 5 in this chain space, 5 in this chain space. In the corner, you're going to do 5, chain 3, 5, and 5 in this chain space, 5 in this chain space, 5, chain 3, 5, 5 in this chain space, and then I'll meet you back here where we're going to tie the whole thing together, and I'll show you it once it's finished, okay? So I'll meet you back there, guys. Alrighty, so there we are, back at the beginning. Okay, I'm gonna just this through. There we are. I'm gonna do the sew in the last end with you. It's pretty side. Which is the prettier side? Hard to say. That's 1. 2. I like to do 3. Back and forth. And the last one here. through there. And the last one, there we go. All right. Okay, and there we go. There is our granny square. I don't know which side looks better. They're pretty much the same. Here's the other one we did. So you can make it smaller or bigger depending on the size of the hook you use and the size of the yarn you used. And yeah, there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And here we go. Next time, so we did this one this time. Next time we're together, we're going to do this one, the classic square. And we're going to follow this pattern. I'm learning how to read patterns too now. And we'll get this, and I'll do a video, and I'll show you how to do it. And if you are a member of the channel, we do this in our live ahead of time before, and then it comes out for the video the next couple days later. So that's what we'll do on our members live next time. Take care, guys. Thank you all for being here, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.